coming at you fresh from Feast of Fiction's brand new set.
Yay! It's Feast of Fiction 2.0, y'all.
2.0, still the same Feast of Fiction, just a new set, new backdrop, constructed from scratch
with our own bare hand.
Yes, and thank you so much to Albert for building it, and even bigger thanks to our patrons at patreon.com/feastoffiction. Literally, making this Patreon and having you all sign up is the reason that we were able to upgrade like this, and I think you guys are going to love it. Every episode from here on out, higher production quality, going to look amazing.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for all your support and all your help, and we're so excited to be here.
Yeah, today we're making potato leek soup from Ratatouille, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. I still cry every single time I see one particular scene, but I won't spoil it for you.
And the food scenes are so cute in Ratatouille. They're like all-time iconic.
Yes, and we can actually borrow so much from the footage because they are very accurate with it.
Yes.
So let's see what they make in Ratatouille and how we're going to make it today on Feast of Fiction. Remy encounters a not-so-great-smelling soup on his way out of the kitchen and can't help but add his own finishing touches. Luckily for us, the creators of Ratatouille did their home cooking homework and took enough culinary quizzes to give us a hint into what makes Remy's potato leek soup so special. Remy pours in some stock, heavy cream, and a whole bunch of other ingredients, most importantly, leeks, and what looks like a sprig of thyme and a ton of other stuff. Garlic, salt, and onions. Alright, research done, let's cook. Begin by chopping up your leeks and opening them up. Make sure to clean up the insides thoroughly as well, because lots of dirt can get trapped inside. Slice up your leeks in semi-large chunks and set aside. A leek is basically a very large green onion, but the larger it is, the less intense the flavor. So it may look like a lot, but it's all gonna add up nicely in the end. Prepare an onion by dicing it. No need to be too particular about the size or consistency. It's all going to be blended together later. Although you should probably rinse it in cold water beforehand. Otherwise, you're going to end up like me every dang time. Wash and peel 3 potatoes, then slice them up into smaller rectangles. Set this aside and cover with a paper towel so that they don't brown. Finally, take the skins off of a few cloves of garlic, chop 2 sprigs of celery, and get to combining these ingredients in a pot. Cook them until they're translucent and soft before adding in your potatoes and chicken stock. Stir and bring it to a boil for 15 minutes. Drop in that nice sprig of thyme and use an immersion blender to thoroughly work through the entire mixture to puree it to the same consistency. The longer you puree, the smoother your end result. Look, it's a bubbling cauldron of potatoes and leeks. Last steps are to add in your heavy cream, smoked paprika, salt, and pepper. Serve hot, adorn with some chives and cracked pepper, and voila! I've always said voila on the show because it's French, and just like we see in Ratatouille, that is one country that knows and appreciates the food it makes. So this one's for you, Remy, showing the world that anyone, even a rat, can be a great cook. Bon appetit! Who's that patron? Cheers, Ash.
Cheers, man.
Our first meal on the new set.
I love soup.
Me too. And
soup is so good.
this was actually really easy to make. We've made a pumpkin puree in the past, but this, it was so simple. It just takes a little bit of heart and a lot of boiling. You have a nice creamy, thick soup adorned with chives.
Man, perfect for fall. Perfect for winter.
Perfect for summer too. I'll
Right. Me too. I'm so glad we finally got around to making this. This has been on the request sheet for a long, long, long time.
Yeah.
And it does not disappoint. It is delicious. This recipe is amazing.
Yeah.
This is really good. I think you guys will really enjoy this. It's perfect for dinner with the family, crisp, cool fall weather.
Yeah, soups have always been one of my favorite things growing up too. Whether I think broth soup or something a little heavier like this puree. It does a wonderful job of either preparing you for like the rest of the meal, a little whet your appetite a little bit, coat the bottom of your stomach with some soup. And it's great. I love dipping things in soup. It's so versatile. You can have soup in chunks and you can have it purely smooth like this one. There's so many different ways to make soup.
Also, I feel like this is very hearty and thick, even though it's not like chunky, but it's still very hearty. And it's got a lot of flavor. You know, onions and celery,
Oh yeah.
and olive oil, sauteed makes everything taste good.
Yeah, and it keeps really well so you can have it more and more times throughout the week. So it's all done. Everyone is satisfied.
And also semi-satisfied.
But that means you're going to make another kind of soup, and pumpkin puree is on the table now because Halloween and the fall is here.
Yeah, what other soup we made? pea soup. We made a hazelnut soup. We made a mushroom soup for
That's right.
Minecraft.
Oh my gosh.
That's digging back in the
That's digging deep.
archive.
Don't look that one up. That one's on the old set. From now on, only new set.
Well, that means there's only like no videos for you to watch except for this one.
Yeah, that's right.
All of our work of 8 years down the drain.
Oh, that's right. But moving on, next up, 2 million subscribers. We know we're getting there. So if you have any friends or family that would appreciate a show like this, make sure you share this with them. You can send it on Twitter, you can email them, you can text it to them. You can even, I don't know, watch it with them.
Yeah.
Are you an
that's so
aspiring
sweet.
chef? Or you know
Thank
someone
y'all
else
so
to cook?
much. That's a really good idea.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it is. And
Except
I
for
know-
soup. You get none of mine. You have your own goal.
Thank you guys so much, as always, for suggesting this because I don't know. I feel like we've been getting this suggestion since maybe day one.
Yeah, well, Ratatouille came out a long time ago, and there are so many. I mean, obviously, we made the Ratatouille with our chef friend Byron, but there are other recipes we're approaching here, and I love that movie. Of all the Pixar movies, I wish that one had a sequel because it would just mean more food and more stuff for us to make for you and
Ask and you shall receive. Everything is getting a sequel
That's true.
nowadays. So,
I'm looking forward
You
to
never know.
Mulan 2. Let's make it happen.
ooh,
It's kinda tricky.
yeah.
Big thank you again to our patrons. Sign up at patreon.com/feastoffiction. You will directly contribute to making the show happen, to the beautiful sets we're going to have, as well as the higher quality recipes we make for you, and a cookbook coming out next year as well.
And all the fun, really. So, you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it. All right, Ash. The next generation.
To the
Feast of
next
Fiction.
generation. Feast of Fiction. Wait, wasn't that a Pepsi motto?
Next generation. It's also the name of Star Trek. Wait.
Oh, right.
You
You
can't
can
see
see
it.
him, but
To the next
that
generation.
part.
To the next generation.